All right, so we're here with Clint Barr, one of our top VIP Black Card members in town for Consulting Day, and so I want to catch up with him for NPTV and see how things are going. So Clint, for all your fellow VIPs out there watching this and everybody else in the community, tell us what's been going on for you the past couple months since spring training.
Well, since spring training, I've really gone through kind of a rough 60 days, but I've come out of it better than before. After spring training, I dove into the Dream Lifestyle exercise, and more than once, actually. I kind of combed through it, and it really got me questioning if I was really doing what I wanted to do, if I was living my dream lifestyle. And I was at one point thinking that, maybe I just wanted to get out of the fitness industry altogether and all this crazy thoughts that we all have. And but the end result is that I realized that the business can be the vehicle for the lifestyle that I want, and it should be, and that all I need to do is take responsibility for putting the pieces in place that are going to give me that freedom.
You say you've been going through a rough time. Really, that's in the questioning where you're at, because your sales been crushing it, your workouts and your focus on your health has been crushing it, which were some of the big rocks for you. So just update us on some of that stuff.
Yeah, after spring training, I hired my trainer, Daniel, who you'll meet at Mega Training. And he's really been putting it on me. Workouts, just crazy workouts, of really challenging me. Some workouts are 200 push-ups, some are 200 squats, just insane stuff. But I feel better than I ever have. I feel like an athlete again. And if it wasn't for me going through the physical things and working on my health, the mental process of doing the hard questions and really the growth stuff would have been very difficult.
So for anybody out there who's, lost focus of taking care of their health, running a fitness business, and that's a common theme. I think a lot of folks get in that place from working too much. You advise them to eat their own dog food and hire a coach, right? Absolutely.
Just hire one of your own trainers and have them train you. What I've come to find is that by sharing the experience as well, I share the experience on my blog with my list, and it has just created such a buzz and a lot of feedback and how much they appreciate me sharing those things, because I've now created this connection where, I came out of the owner's box and got on the field, and they really appreciate that. And so, yeah, if you're out there struggling, and, I struggle because I just forget. I'm a hard worker. I can put my head down and look up and it's 4 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch. I haven't done anything. So having something in place to hold you accountable, just like you hold your clients accountable, absolutely do it.
And tell us about, I know these consulting days are always great for you because you come in with some areas you want to focus on, we bang them out as a group, and you walk away with some tremendous things that you go make happen. So what have been the big takeaways for you from today's time spent?
Well, this is my 3rd consulting day this year, and every time I come away with more energy, renewed passion, and just a clear plan. And that's what I came away with this time. I came in here with some questions. After going through that 60 days of the hard struggle of trying to figure out exactly what I wanted my business to look like and finally getting the clarity, I think a lot of us as fitness business owners go, okay, yeah, I think I know what my vision is, but it's not really clear, like crystal clear, and it is for me. And so what I needed was the roadmap to put that in place. Okay, I know the end result, help me back build it, and that's what I got out of this. I got a clear roadmap of exactly what I need to do and put in place so that I can reach my goal.
Excellent. All right, and one more thing I want to ask you today is we're kind of building up. Obviously, we got just a couple months away from Mega Training, which is always the biggest event of the year, and it really is a life-changing event for so many folks. So tell us, if you would, share with people out there your experience of coming to the first Mega Training you attended, and what that has meant to really your evolution as a business owner.
Yeah, my first Mega Training was 2008, the very first one you guys did, and I think you and Eric almost gave every presentation. So it's really changed and evolved in a short amount of time, which is a really neat thing to see. But I got so much out of that first Mega Training. The blueprint, I think, was what it was about, and just all the stuff that we got with that was wonderful, and it's helped. It's still kind of the backbone of my business today. And the reason I come back is because every year it gets better, but more importantly, I have the opportunity to network with a lot of great people, especially the VIPs, of which, of any community that I know of, where the same business type, same industry, and where you'd think it would be a lot of backstabbing and, name calling and stuff, it's not. It's the greatest community in the world, without a doubt. We all help each other. Love networking with everybody. I've got lifelong friends that I go see on the other side of the country sometimes. And that's what it's all about, is just building those relationships and learning. Because that's what you come to Mega Training to do. You come to Mega Training to learn, to become a better business owner, and specifically to become a better fitness business owner.
Excellent. Anybody on the fence right now that hasn't registered yet, and we are getting down to the wire on if you're going to attend this year's Mega Training or not, what would you say to the folks out there?
Oh, just, put it on your credit card. Just do it. This year is going to be so much different than the previous 3 years. Like, the previous 3 years were great, and I've always gotten so much out of it. But this year, the lineup of speakers that you got is sick. How could you not come to something where Dan Kennedy is speaking, or Perry Marshall, or any of the list of, Jake, Body by Jake? Are you kidding? So what you're charging, you would pay quadruple, triple, whatever, to see one of those guys, and you're going to get to see all of them. So yes, put it on a credit card, get your butt here, do it.
And I think the last question on everybody's mind is, will you be competing again this year? Because you were a finalist last year for Member of the Year contest, and will we see you back in the rotation?
Yeah, I'm going to submit my application, I guess, and yes, I hope to be on stage because I have a story to share, and I want to share it because I think it directly relates to where a lot of people are at. And it's interesting to talk to some people out there in the fitness industry that are VIPs, and hear them say they look up to me, which to me is really weird because I look up to a bunch of them, and so I think it's a great thing to be able to share each other's stories. But yeah, I definitely want to be on stage this year.
So the other VIPs should be watching out that you're coming. You are announcing your intention to gun for this year's competition.
Yeah, if I'm lucky enough to be a finalist, watch out.